Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be reviewing the Topeak NINJA Master Plus Cage SK water bottle holder. Side water bottle cages are the perfect solution for small bike frames or suspension bikes where space is limited. They allow you to insert a water bottle from either the right or the left side, which allows you to mount these in very tight areas where traditional bottle cages require coming in from the top. This is the Topeak NINJA Master Plus Cage SK, which is part of their Master Plus series. And it's a very clever design that lets you actually attach other accessories directly onto the bottle cage. You notice a little bracket on the bottom. It's compatible with a wide range of other products. You can see actually illustrations on here. You have toolboxes, tires and tubes, as well as inflation kits. Packaging wise, it's very simple. It does have a cardboard backing with the characteristic yellow and white color scheme. On the back, you have all of the specs, illustrations of how to mount it, whether you're on a road bike or mountain bike, and then basic usage. So in terms of the retail price, this is $12.95, so very affordable. It is made from engineering grade polymer, so it's a plastic construction. And it's a reversible side cage. So instead of having to buy a left side cage or a right side cage, this is actually both. So you simply pop this off, and then you can mount it on the left or the right. So a nice, simple solution. It's compatible with all standard water bottle cages. You'll notice a simple lip here and then the groove on back. So any 74mm water bottle will work with this. And it's also, again, compatible with all the NINJA Master Plus accessories that Topeak currently offers. Now let's take a look at the weight of the bottle cage. Being a plastic construction, it's not going to be as light as some carbon fiber cages, but it's very simple. So I'll throw it on here. So it comes in at 44 grams, so not the lightest, but definitely not that heavy either. Now let's go over the fit and finish of the Topeak NINJA SK bottle cage. You can see a very simple construction. It's a one-prong design that extends from one side, and that leaves the whole other side open. Now the reversibility comes from the fact that this is actually symmetric from left to right. So you can see the top and bottom have the same lip, and that's what this little bracket attaches it to. So you simply push it in, and then it just sits there flush. Then the bolt goes through and holds it in place. If you decide you want to flip the side, you simply remove it from the bike, flip it around, and then attach to the bottom. Once it's attached, you have the same design features you'll see with any bottle cage. You have a little lip here, and that'll go in the groove inside your water bottle. They usually have a little indentation near the middle, and that's exactly where this will sit, preventing it from falling out. On the bottom, you have this L-shaped bracket, which extends quite a bit, and that prevents the bottle from pushing through. It's a plastic construction, which is fairly lightweight, and you can see it has nice springiness to it. This is compatible with any standard bottle, so they all have a 74mm diameter, and that's compatible with that. The other nice feature about this is the recessed mounting bolts, so you can see they're actually inset here, and that means it won't get caught on the water bottle, and it won't scratch your water bottle either. So when you want to insert it, you simply just push it in. This will kind of extend out, and then you rotate it flat, and it'll push all the way in. So a simple solution, and being a reversible design is very clever. You don't have to decide which one you want, and you can mix and match depending on your preference. Now let's take a look at the SK cage mounted on our Prism bike. As you can see here, it's really easy to use and quite secure. You can use that as a top entry where you just slide it in, or as a side entry where you can come in at an angle and then push down. And what's nice about a side cage, you can pull it completely diagonally out. So if you have limited space, it's a great option. We also have the multi-tool attached to the bottom, and you can see a very nice compact solution that lets you have your multi-tool directly beneath it instead of having it hidden underneath a saddlebag or jersey pocket. Now let's do a little comparison between the Topeak and some other bottle cages on the market. We've actually reviewed another side cage, the Elite Prism. This is the carbon fiber version. It's about 28 grams, so almost half the weight of the Topeak, but honestly it doesn't matter. It is carbon fiber, so it feels lighter and looks cooler with this matte finish versus the plastic of the Topeak. Otherwise, very similar design details. As I mentioned, all bottle cages will have the same little riser there. I'll take off this bracket. So they'll have a little ledge on here. The Elite has quite a bit more structure, so you can see the back side is a lot larger. That holds the bottle, prevents the bottle from flying out, and it's just thicker. Otherwise, the design is a little bit fancier on the Elite because of carbon fiber. It has a little more graphics. Multi-arm design, where this is a single arm. This is a two-arm design that it connected on the middle. But again, they're all very similar. If you want to pay a little extra and you don't care about the Ninja Plus Master series of accessories, you can simply get an Elite version. Shed a couple grams, but obviously costs quite a bit more. And at $12.95 is a good deal. You can also buy eBay specials, like this little carbon fiber one we picked up for maybe $10. Again, same design. You have 2 bolts to attach. This one obviously doesn't have the attachment slot for the Ninja Master Plus accessories, but with the normal bottom attached, you can see same lip, same ledge on the front. This one actually will drop bottles quite a bit. That's one reason we don't ride with this anymore. With the one arm design, you can see it's not much holding in place, and being a top design, you can see it requires more space above your frame, while the side one lets you just come in directly from the side. Now let's go over the pros and cons for the Escape bottle cage. What we like about it is that it has a reversible design, so you can choose the side that you prefer and even switch it up after riding with it. It's also compatible with the Ninja Master Plus series of accessories, so you can mount your extra tube, your multi-tool, or tire repair kit directly underneath the bottle cage for a nice all-in-one solution. The bottle cage also holds water places securely in place, so whether you're doing road cycling or mountain biking, you don't have to worry about a bottle being flown out. Now, some of the cons for the bottle cage is the fact that it's only offered in black, there's no colors, no graphics, and it's not nearly as sexy as some of the carbon fiber versions, but obviously a lot more affordable. Taking everything into account would give the Master Plus Cage SK a 9.1 out of 10. It's a very versatile side entry bottle cage at an affordable price point. Thanks for watching this review. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can see more content from us on our website at thesweetcyclist.com, as well as follow us on Instagram at thesweetcyclist. This is The Sweet Cyclist reminding you to enjoy the ride.